Hi.
Hi, Rachel. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Great. It was very nice talking to you this morning on Zillow. My name is Tuesday. I'm from Wilsontrustrealty. I understand that you're in the market looking for a home.
Yeah, I have been in the market for looking for a house, but we're not really 100% sure on if we're fully looking for one or going to buy one yet, but we're looking.
That's awesome. It'll be my pleasure to help you through the whole process. One of the first things we do during the process of purchasing a home is we work with a real estate agent or real estate professional that's licensed here in the state of Indiana. One of the laws with the National Association of Realtors is being under a buyer's agency agreement. Have you ever heard of one of those before?
I have, but the one contract or agent I'm under is I get the contract for each house.
Well, here at Wilson Trust Realty, we believe in doing things the right way. So you're no longer under buyer's agency agreement with that agent. I take it because you only signed it for the one house. So my contract right here is actually for a minimum of 6 months, maximum for a year. Do you understand all the terms and the conditions of the contract?
No, I don't quite understand all the words for that.
It'd be my pleasure to help you understand the contract in full before you sign one with me today. I do want to let you know once again that mine is as a professional that's going to help you look for a home. Sometimes it takes more time than just going in and out of one house. So my contract will be dated for 6 months to a year. So in order to get into the contract, I'll just explain everything to you right here. So this is a buyer's agency contract, and it basically says that you have no current buyer's agency agreement with any other real estate broker on the same property search or within the same scope of property search. By entering this agreement with me, I'll be your agent. I'll be able to show you homes, help you get financing, negotiate on your behalf with the listing agent and the seller to get you to the closing table. All right, and this right here says the scope of our property search. Usually I'll ask you the scope of your property search, price point, things you're looking for, and locations, and we'll put that right into that area right there, okay? Broker's compensation is the compensation that I'll be compensated. I'm at 3% of the purchase price of the home. This compensation can be paid and negotiated with the seller, which I'm really good at. Most of the time I get that paid by the seller. But if there's anything left over, say they only want to give 2.5, we can negotiate the 0.5% and come up with something between us. Do you have any questions so far?
Not right now.
Okay. It also states that I'm not doing a limited agency with you, so you don't have a home to sell and for me to sell for you while you're purchasing a home. All right. Under here in my further conditions, it does state that I will do anything. My intention is to negotiate my 3% compensation with the seller to be paid by the seller in connection with the sale of the property. And I'll make any reasonable efforts to incorporate that into the purchase agreement. Once we get into a purchase agreement, there is a block for me to check off for my buyer's compensation to be paid by the seller. That's how I would negotiate that. And I will put the amount, which will be the 3%. Sometimes they may counteract that and say, oh, well, we're only giving 2.5. And I'll come to you and then we can discuss on further how we would like to handle that 0.5%. How do you feel about that?
Sounds agreeable.
All right. Along with the buyer's agency agreement, we have our Wilson Trust office policy regarding agency and relationship. What this basically says, as your broker on the buyer side, that you won't pay more than the offered price on the home that was accepted by the seller, that I work for you, that I will help you find homes, tour homes, negotiate on your behalf, set up anything that needs to be set up, such as inspections, and work with your lender for your appraisal and things like that. Our office policy is $300 per transaction that is paid by the buyer. Is that something you're willing to?
Yeah.
All right. So do you have any questions on the contract that we discussed today?
No, I think you explained it pretty well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you feeling confident about the 6 months, or would you like to go a year?
I think so. I think 6 months maybe.
I think we can get you on a home in 6 months.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I've already emailed you a copy of this to your email. So if you can just go ahead and open that up and then get that signed for me, and we can go ahead and tour the property.
All right.